IGNOU PGDLAN Project, MLIP-008. In this complete guide, you will learn exactly how to plan, write, submit, and clear the compulsory project of the IGNOU PGDLAN program step by step. So let us start with the simplest question. What is MLIP-008? MLIP-008 is the compulsory project and dissertation of the IGNOU PGDLAN program. It is a 4-credit applied project in which you solve a real library automation or networking problem under an approved guide. There is no assignment and no theory exam for this course, and you need a minimum of 40% to pass. Here is your roadmap for this video. First, what MLIP-008 really is. Then how to choose a topic and get your synopsis approved. Then the official report format and structure. And finally, how to submit correctly and clear your evaluation with confidence on the first attempt. This guidance comes from B.K. Sahni, founder of IGNOUProject.com and Shri Chakradhar publication, helping IGNOU distance learning students since 2010 across BLIS, PGDLAN, MLIS, and many more programs. Every fact in this video is checked against the official PGDLAN program guide. Let us begin with the PGDLAN program and see exactly where MLIP-008 fits inside it. PGDLAN, in short, is the Post Graduate Diploma in Library Automation and Networking. It is a postgraduate diploma offered in open and distance mode. To join, you need a BLIS degree. The minimum duration is 1 year and the maximum is 3 years, and the medium of study is English only. The program has 8 courses and 32 credits, and it is offered by a UGC-recognized central university. Please treat the fee figure as approximate and verify the current fee on the official website. Now, where does the project sit? PGDLAN has 8 courses and 32 credits in total. 7 of these are theory plus practical courses, from MLI-001 to MLI-007. The 8th is the compulsory project, MLIP-008. Each course carries 4 credits, so your project counts exactly the same as any other course. So what exactly is MLIP-008? It is an independent applied study. You choose a real problem in library automation, networking, information systems, or content development. You study it, you collect and analyze data, and you present your findings as a bound project report or dissertation under an approved supervisor. Why does this project exist? It has 4 simple purposes: to let you apply the learning from your 7 courses in practice, to sharpen your research skills in design, data, and writing, to solve a real problem for a library or information center. And, importantly, it is not a giant thesis. IGNOU clearly says this is an applied project, not a major research work. Let us fix the key facts in your mind. The code is MLIP-008. It is worth 4 credits. The pass mark is 40% minimum. There is no tutor-marked assignment. The report is typed on A4 paper, double-spaced, and submitted hardbound. Remember, MLIP-008 has no continuous evaluation. It is assessed only on your project report. Now, one thing confuses many students, so let us clear it right away. MLIP-008 is not the same as MLIP-002. MLIP-008 is the PGDLAN diploma project, and its pass mark is 40%. The synopsis goes to the PGDLAN coordinator, and the final report goes to your regional center. MLIP-002 is the MLIS Master's Dissertation, with a 50% pass mark and a different, larger project. If you are an MLIS student, we have a separate video for you, linked in the description. Now let us look at how and when to start, using a simple 8-step life cycle. From topic to final submission, the project moves through 8 clear steps. The single best tip is to start early, ideally alongside your last courses. That gives you enough time for synopsis approval, data collection, and clean binding, all before the deadline. Here are the first 4 steps. 1. Read the official PGDLAN project guidelines carefully. 2. Pick an automation or networking topic that you can actually complete. 3. Choose an eligible guide and get their signed biodata. And 4. Write your synopsis and get it approved by the PGDLAN coordinator. Now the next 4 steps. 5. Collect your data through surveys, system logs, a case study or observation. 6. Analyze your findings and write the chapters with your guide. 7. Proofread, format and hardbind the report as per the official structure. And 8. Submit 1 copy on time and prepare for your evaluation. Here's a realistic month-by-month plan. In month 1, shortlist your topic and guide. In months 1 and 2, write and send the synopsis. In month 2, get your approval letter. In months 2 and 3, do your literature review and design. In months 3 and 4, collect data. In months 4 and 5, analyze and draft. In month 5, format and bind. And in month 6, submit and prepare for the Viva. Next, let us talk about choosing a winning MLIP-008 topic. Where do strong topics come from? From 4 places. From your PGDLAN courses, such as automation, networking, systems, and content. From your own library, where you already see real problems. From new technology like open source tools and digital services. And from a good chat with your guide about a feasible scope. Some trending themes in MLIP-008 research are these: open source library software such as Koha and NewGenLib, library automation and RFID, institutional and digital repositories built with DSpace, OPAC and web-based library services, library networking and resource sharing, metadata, standards and retrospective conversion, internet resources and e-resource use, and web content development for libraries. To make this concrete, here are 3 example topic ideas. 1. The design and implementation of Koha in a college library. 2. Building and evaluating a DSpace digital repository. 3. A survey of the library automation status of colleges in one district. Each of these is practical and stays inside your syllabus. Whatever you pick, follow one simple rule. A good MLIP-008 topic is relevant, specific, and feasible. It stays inside your PGDLAN syllabus. It is small enough to finish in a few months, and it produces something practical, such as an automated module, a working prototype, or a clear evaluation. An Indian real library context is always valued. Once your topic is set, the next step is the synopsis. So let us cover it. The synopsis is a short proposal that explains what you plan to do before you do it. This is your approval gate. The PGDLAN coordinator must approve it before you begin the project. When you get approval, keep the signed Proforma for approval very safely. A copy of it must go inside your final report, and your report will only be evaluated if your synopsis was officially approved. What goes inside a strong synopsis? A clear, specific title, a short introduction and why the topic matters, a statement of the problem, 2 to 4 research objectives, a brief review of related work, your methodology and data plan, the scope and limitations, and your references along with the signed biodata and consent of your guide. Now, where does the synopsis go? Send the Proforma for approval, one copy of the synopsis, and the signed biodata and consent of your guide to the Program Coordinator, PGDLAN, Faculty of Library and Information Science, School of Social Sciences, IGNOU, Maidan, New Delhi, 110068. One warning. Incomplete proposals are rejected outright, so attach every required paper and always keep a copy for yourself. Your synopsis needs an approved guide, so let us see who can supervise you. A guide qualifies through any one of three routes. Route 1, a PhD or MTech in Library and Information Science or Computer Science, working in the Assistant Professor scale, that is pay level 10. Route 2, a master's degree in Library and Information Science with library or teaching experience in the Assistant Professor scale. Or Route 3, a BE or BTech in Computer Science, an MCA or an MSc in Computer Science, with at least 2 years of IT experience in a reputed organization or in teaching. A few things are good to know about guides. You choose your own guide. IGNOU does not assign one. You must attach the guide's signed biodata with your synopsis. You also need a consent letter, showing the guide agrees to supervise you. And remember, one guide can supervise a maximum of 6 students at a time. With your guide and synopsis ready, let us move to research, data, and ethics. You will use one of 2 broad methods, or a mix of both. Quantitative research uses surveys, questionnaires, and system logs. You count things and show percentages and charts. It answers how many and how much. Qualitative research uses interviews, case studies, and observation. You describe themes and experiences. It answers how and why. For a library automation project, a case study with a short survey often works very well. Your common data sources are simple: a questionnaire for users and library staff, an interview with librarians, IT staff, or administrators, a case study of one library or one software rollout, and system records such as OPAC logs, the catalog, and usage reports. Always do your research ethically. Take consent before any survey or interview, keep responses confidential, and cite every source you use. Your report must be your own original work, because copied work is rejected. Include a certificate of originality and follow one citation style, such as APA, consistently throughout. Now the part everyone asks about, the report structure and format. The official PGDLAN guide gives a clear 14-part order for your report. 1. The title of the project. 2. The approved proforma and synopsis. 3. The certificate of originality. 4. Acknowledgements. 5. Contents. 6. Introduction. 7. Objectives and scope. 8. Methodology. 9. Limitations. 10. Data analysis. 11. Conclusion. 12. Bibliography. 13. Index. And 14. Appendices, if any. Let us break that down. Open with your title page, then place the approved proforma and synopsis and the certificate of originality signed by you and your guide. Follow these with your acknowledgements and the table of contents. These preliminary pages prove that your project was approved and that the work is genuinely yours. Then comes the main body. It follows a clear line. The introduction gives the background, need, and problem. Next come your objectives and scope. Then the methodology explains your design, tools, and data. After a short limitation section, the data analysis presents your tables, charts, and findings. And finally, the conclusion gives your results and your recommendations for the library. Now the formatting standards. The report is typed on A4 size paper. It is double-spaced. It is submitted hardbound. You submit one clean copy. the guide certificate is placed inside, and the whole report is written in English. For deeper page setup, fonts, margins, and APA reference rules, watch our dedicated IGNOU project format video, linked in the description. Let us walk through a model project. Take the title, the design and implementation of Koha open source library software in a college library. Here the student installs Koha, migrates the catalog records, and sets up the OPAC and circulation modules. Then they survey staff and users on how easy the new system is to use. This is a practical, in-syllabus project. It produces a working system, plus a clear evaluation. That is exactly what MLIP-008 wants. Before you submit, let us cover writing tips and the common mistakes to avoid. 4 tips will keep your report clean. Write in simple, formal English using short sentences and active voice. Show your data with tables, screenshots, and charts. Make sure every objective you set is actually answered in your analysis. And proofread at least twice, checking codes, names, and page numbers. Now the mistakes that quietly cost marks. Starting the project before your synopsis is approved. Choosing a topic outside the PGDLAN syllabus. Forgetting the certificate of originality. Missing the approved Proforma inside the report. Submitting copied or plagiarized content. Sending it to the wrong address. Handing in loose pages instead of a bound copy. And missing the session deadline. Avoid these, and you are already ahead. Let us now go through the submission process and deadlines. There are 2 different routes, so do not mix them up. Your synopsis for approval goes to the Program Coordinator, PGDLAN, at the Faculty of Library and Information Science in New Delhi. You then wait for the approval letter. Your final report, 1 bound copy, goes to your regional center, the one where you are enrolled, with the approved synopsis inside. Keep the submission receipt safely. Here is your final submission checklist. The approved synopsis and proforma are inside the report. The certificate of originality is signed. The guide certificate is included. The report is hardbound on A4. Your enrollment number and title are correct. You have 1 clean copy, plus a personal copy for yourself. It is going to the right address, and it is submitted within the session deadline. When should you submit? IGNOU accepts project work for the January and July sessions. Submit well before the cutoff for the session in which you want your result. Exact dates change every cycle, so always confirm the current last date on the official website before you plan your binding and courier. Finally, let us look at evaluation, the Viva, and whether PGDLAN is worth it. How is MLIP-008 marked? It is a 4-credit course with no assignment and no theory exam. Your report is assessed on its objectives, its methodology, the quality of your analysis, your findings, and the overall presentation. You must score a minimum of 40% to pass. Weak topics, thin data, or a missing approved synopsis are the usual reasons students lose marks. You should also be ready to explain your work. Be prepared to answer these. Why did you choose this topic? What were your objectives? Which method did you use and why? How did you collect your data? What are your main findings? What problems did you face? What do you recommend for the library? And what would you improve if you did it again? If you did the project yourself, these are easy to answer. So, is PGDLAN actually worth it? Let us answer honestly. First, is it valid? IGNOU is a UGC-recognized central university, and its qualifications are valid across India for jobs and for higher study. PGDLAN is a recognized professional diploma that builds exactly the automation and networking skills modern libraries need. As always, verify the current recognition details on the official website. Where do these skills help? In library automation, where you run systems like Koha, DSpace, and other library software. In digital library work with repositories, e-resources, and OPAC. In systems and IT roles inside libraries, covering networking, databases, and web content. And as a natural upgrade from BLIS, adding strong ICT skills to your library profile. Is it good for working professionals? Yes. PGDLAN is distance mode, English medium and flexible, and you can finish it in 1 to 3 years. For a working library assistant or a BLIS graduate, MLIP-008 is a real chance to automate your own library and show a concrete, practical result to employers. Let us close with some quick, frequently asked questions. Question: is MLIP-008 the same as MLIP-002? Answer: no. MLIP-008 is the PGDLAN project with a 40% pass mark. MLIP-002 is the MLIS project with a 50% pass mark. They are different programs, codes, and rules. Question: are there assignments for MLIP-008? Answer: no. This course has no tutor-marked assignment and no theory exam. Only the project report is evaluated. Question: what is the pass mark? Answer: a minimum of 40% in the project work, as stated in the official PGDLAN program guide. Question: where do I submit the synopsis? Answer: to the program coordinator, PGDLAN, Faculty of Library and Information Science, School of Social Sciences, IGNOU, Maidan Garhi, New Delhi, 110068. Question: where does the final report go? Answer: one bound copy goes to the regional center where you are enrolled. Always confirm the current route on the official website. Question: do I need a special topic? Answer: no. Choose any area from your PGDLAN courses, such as automation, networking, systems, internet resources, or content development. Let us recap the 5 things to remember. 1. MLIP-008 is the PGDLAN project. 2. It is 4 credits, and you pass at 40%. 3. The synopsis comes first, then the work. 4. The report follows the 14-part bound structure. And 5. The final copy goes to your regional center. Approved synopsis, original work, correct address, and on-time submission together give you a smooth first attempt. For more help, check the free resources in the description. You will find a full written PGDLAN project guide on ignouproject.com. Our IGNOU project format video covers page setup, fonts, margins, and APA in detail. If you are actually an MLIS student, see our separate MLIS project video for MLIP-002. And for personalized quote-based help, you can reach us on WhatsApp. That is your complete guide to the IGNOU PGDLAN project, MLIP-008. If it helped, please like, subscribe, and share, so more IGNOU students can find it. And remember, always verify the latest dates and rules on the official IGNOU website. All the best with your project. This is Shri Chakradhar Education, signing off.